Hey guys, welcome to this week's episode. Now we have a really special dive for you guys. We're going to be exploring some stunning reef in Roatan, Honduras. We're going to be diving the famous Dolphin den. Plus, just for that, check out another dive site where we are surrounded by turtles. A massive green sea turtle, biggest one I've ever seen, and we have some hawksbill as well. Plus, green Moray Eels actually facing off with some divers. This video is going to be awesome. You guys are going to enjoy this. This is going to be epic, exploring some of the most amazing dive sites in Roatan, Honduras. Let's jump in. Let's go enjoy this video together. Let's do this, guys. Let's jump in. As we start dropping down on the reef, we can see how clear visibility is. But Holly is like, no, give me that camera, hand it here. And I'm like, why? What's going on? She's like, I'm filming you just now. You're being filmed for once. You're on camera, not me. Get me back. And I'm like, okay, I'll go for the obligatory scuba tuber selfie. But as we start dropping down, we don't know what we're going to see at this dive. We come across a really big hogfish, and he was a little bit skittish. He allowed me to come near him at first, and he was like, nope, I'm going to see you later. But we'd heard rumours, as you can see Holly is laughing and smiling, that there was a great chance for us to get turtles here. And before we knew it, we had our first green sea turtle. Just cruising along the reef, relaxed, just minding his own business. And we were like, okay, we're a few minutes into the dive, we have our first turtle, and Holly is celebrating, giving her usual sign that she loves turtles. Then Holly's being a typical little sister with her big brother Zeb, of just being annoying by unclipping his gear to make his SPG drop, and Zeb is having none of it. He's like, come here, grabbing her, I'm gonna get you back. Those two, this whole dive, were playing with each other, winding each other up, being typical brothers and sisters. And one of the things Roatan is very famous for, it's very common to have green Moray eels out swimming. We got this a lot on dives, and when we looked around, you would come across and you'd see one just cruising out hunting during the day. They also partner up with other fish and hunt together, especially with groupers in Roatan, which is really cool to see. As I'm moving along the reef, I come across some white spotted filefish. Again, travelling in pairs on the reef, which is so cool to see how much life was on these section of bobbies of coral. So cool to see. And then I'm turning around and Holly has her foot out. Zeb has stolen her fin and has passed it to me and is already away trying to steal her second one. She's like, give me back my fin, give me back my fin. So I'm distracting her with her fin to give back. And before you know it, you can just see Zeb, look at him in the background, just slowly planning his attack. And the moment I hand Holly the fin, her being a diva saying, no, you put it on for me, Zeb has swiped the other one behind her. She caught him there, she then stopped him, and then boom, Zeb's got it. And she's like, no, you kidding me? You can see Zeb is off in the background with her fin, and she's like, seriously? I just got my other one back, and he's already pinched the other one. But Zeb gave it back. We were just having fun with each other, just winding each other up on this dive. And that's what diving is all about, having fun in water, also being safe at the same time. And then you can see when Holly was putting her fins back on, I've stuck my SMB on her. She had no idea it was on the back of her. After in the last video, you saw she got her reel on me, so I was not letting her get away. She dived the entire dive with the SMB. And you can see my cheeky little face just laughing like, ha, unlucky, you still haven't noticed. I'm proud of myself right now, as you can tell in the dive. But this was really cool. We looked under the ledge here and we came across a massive green sea turtle. This was so cool. And he had a little leech on the back of him, as we like to call them, which are remoras, or they're also known as shark suckers. But you can see he has one sitting on the back of his shell. They will leech on and stay on marine animal, and what they're trying to do is they're just hitching ride, being lazy, but they're also waiting for them to eat, and any of the scraps that come up, they then eat and munch on scraps. You know, when a turtle or a shark is being a messy eater, they don't get everything in their mouth, stuff flies around everywhere, and the remoras unhook and eat everything that's there, and then hook back on and being lazy. But we call them the leeches of the ocean. But look at the size of the remora on the back of this turtle. As you can see, the turtle is trying to scratch the remora off from the coral, but this remora is stuck on and is not moving. And this is a shot I thought was really cool. Look at the way this green Moray eel is facing off with Robbie. He is staring Robbie down. Now, what Robbie's had on his spear, he's had a lionfish in his spear. So we think the Moray eel could smell the remains of the lionfish and was thinking about going for it. Facing off with Robbie, but then changed his mind and swam away. But I thought this was so cool, seeing the way he faced off and then just swam away and slowly was hovering around us, circling us all the time, thinking, do I go for the remains of the lionfish or not? And then I see Margo and Holly looking at something. I'm like, what's going on over here? And here comes another green sea turtle. Just in this dive, this is the third one we've had, and it's a different one again. And what I loved the way was, this one was so chilled that he allowed us to come so close to him, and he just came past us. And I love the image here. You have Margo and Holly just behind the sea turtle swimming as he comes swimming towards me. I thought this was an awesome shot, and I loved this section of the dive. He was with us, or she was with us for a good 15 minutes of dive, just swimming, cruising with us. But don't worry, I haven't got the whole 15 minutes of footage here to bore you guys, but this was awesome. Look at the way he was just quite happy to cruise around, not being intimidated, not being worrying about us, just minding his own business as he moves from one area of the reef to the other. This was incredible. And then Robbie has found another lionfish. Again, they're invasive in Roatan as well, so he shoots it and removes it. And then before we know it, guess who's turned back up? The green Moray eel. He now is smelling the lionfish again, and he's looking at it. So Robbie's trying to see if he's going to take an interest in it, but he didn't. But the moment we shot the lionfish, he was back again, taking an interest. So Robbie, after that, dropped the spear and then put on his university graduation outfit from the University of South Carolina because he wants a photo shoot. We headed to Dolphin's Den, which is a really popular dive, and you can see Robbie is getting ready for his shot. I have my big camera rig. And here's the shot. I think this is a pretty cool shot with the lights coming down that I took on a Panasonic LX100 in a Nauticam housing, and the way the lights came down and lit it up, I thought that was a wicked graduation shot, especially diving in such a famous dive site called Dolphin's Den. What do you guys think in the comments? Let me know below what you thought of that shot. Do you think it was a cool graduation shot, or do you think the normal graduation shot is better? And then you can see Holly and Zeb having a ring bubble competition. They were struggling to do it, and then Robbie decided to do it as well, and he is just nailing one after another, one after another. What we were trying here was to get a shot of his cap, the graduation cap, coming through the bubble rings. It didn't really work, we struggled with it, but we gave it a go. As you can see, we were trying to do that shot as we continue moving through Dolphin's Den. And what I love about Dolphin's Den is the lights coming through it. It is stunning. Look at the way the lights are coming through. And Holly is just checking up, waiting for me to catch up because I was away filming in the background, because she's like, you want to see what's up ahead. It is incredible. And then she's like, is your camera dead? Has your strobes died? Yes, my camera and my strobes died for taking photos, so it meant we just continued to dive and just went exploring Dolphin's Den. Hey guys, I really hope you enjoyed coming out this week exploring Roatan with us. We were staying at Turquoise Bay Resort with Kids Sea Camp. We had an awesome week. We had a couple of families with us. We went on 13 dives, night dives, we had eagle rays, we had so much marine life, some nudibranchs as well, which are really rare in Roatan. We also went and did zip lining with the monkeys, the parrots. We had an awesome week in Roatan. Now me and Holly are here for the next 3 weeks, so you guys are going to see more videos around Roatan. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, coming out with us, spending a week with us at Kids Sea Camp, exploring Roatan. It was awesome. And as always guys, thank you for everyone who supports the channel, subscribing, liking and commenting, and always sharing our videos. But as always, we'll see you next week.